Hello, Pisces. Happy February to you. So you say it's your birthday. Well, I want to thank you guys for joining me because this one is going to be the only public reading that I have for the horoscopes here in February. If you want to, maybe you're another sign, maybe you're a Pisces rising, but you want to find your Gemini sun or your Capricorn moon, well, become a member and subscribe today. Join us for just a few dollars a month and you get exclusive content like, say, all the rest of the signs. So whether you came here because Pisces is your sun, moon, rising, let's go ahead and talk about this. And let's talk about what's in store for Pisces. Well, listen, the month of February, listen, Pisces, you've been working your tail off. I'll be here all weekend. But this has been a time of servitude for others as well as kind of overextending yourself maybe for other placements. Well, your sun is going to be moving into the 6th house here. You also have a new moon right out of the gate, February 20th, I think it is. You also have Neptune sitting in your sign. And throughout this month into March, you're going to have your conjunction with Neptune. So you've got a lot of kind of superpower house going on. You see how this is your ruling planet, and it's in the 6th house. This is about what's doing best for you here, Pisces. This is about what you need out of everything. By the way, you also have Virgo going on the ascendant. Now, one of the challenges that you might have on this is you don't quite feel yourself, or you feel like you're going to uber criticize yourself. You know what? This is a time to go within. This is a time to focus in on what you need, how you need it, and why you need it. All right? So as we take a look at the cards, we're going to take a look at the mind, body, and spirit. Oh, no, don't tell me we froze. Okay, we're back. I know it's kind of a little dicey today, but that's okay. We'll get through a 10-minute video. But we're going to go over the mind, the body, and the spiritual path and the journey. And we're going to get to the heart of the matter for you for February. We're going to start out with, oh yeah, King of Wands in reverse. Little bit of an ego death there, Pisces. Here it is. I mean, happy birthday and all, but take a deep breath. Take a deep breath. A little ego death here going on. But you know what? It's all in good fun. It's all in good timing because you're practically perfect in every way. You love how you're built. You first to let you know it's every little thing is going to be all right. Yes, it is. It so is. Now, let's take a look at what's going on with the body. Oh, how about a little soulmate love? How about the Two of Cups? How about some water symbolism here? And let's talk about this really kind of cool give and take that you have with your physical body. You know when to push it. You know when to clean it up. You know how to feel connected. But look at this. You have a new way of looking at this. Those of you that know some of my journey, spot on. Spot on. By the way, I'm looking at some 5Ks here. I'm probably going to do like 6 or 7 of them this year. I might even do them before shows. How crazy is that? Never had the stamina for that before. But here it comes. So your body is going to be doing something different. You're going to fall back in love with it. And, love all of those folds and there's everything. Just everything. You're beautiful. How about this on your spiritual journey? Now, this is an interesting card here because if you paid attention to the Aquarian reading that I just had, the 6 of Swords were also in a very similar position here. But you'd have to be a member, so why don't you join today? So the 6 of Swords comes out. Guess what the 6 of Swords is talking about? This is about your journey, your spiritual journey, kind of being a little bit of a pain in the ass. A little bit of that, but guess what? Little self-love goes a long way. You're still doing it for the greater good. You're still classy. It's funny, even if people are talking about you and they're talking down to you, you're still classy, aren't you? Looking good, Pisces. Looking good. Looking good. Oh, love that. Let's get to the heart of the matter here for you, Pisces. No, yeah, a little bit of a wounded warrior. Kind of just talked about this. Kind of just talked about the idea of where things are and where things are going for you. You're a little beat up. And guess what? This 9 is also an end cycle. The heart of the matter, you're done with it. You don't have to deal with it anymore. This tough journey, you treated it with class. You still loved them anyways. You loved your aggressors. Look at this. You're such an example, Pisces. Love you. And then we have here in the middle, 9 of Wands comes out. The wounded warrior comes out, and you're just tired. You're tired, Pisces. But let me give you a little reward. Oh, God, the 10 of Pentacles coming out. Spirit's doing you a solid right here. Basically, Spirit is kind of sort of saying it's worth it. No matter who tried to put you down, you came back up again. You're like a Chumbawamba song. I could sing all day. You guys know that. It's kind of beautiful. It's kind of beautiful. I waited for the camera to catch up. Now, let's take a look at what the Gilded Tarot has to say. We're going to start out over here. Oh, yeah. 5 of Cups comes up. Feeling like you're losing out a little bit on the mental game. So you could be your own worst enemy, Pisces. You know that. Creativity can kind of get stagnant. You can kind of feel like you're a little bit slow. You can be a little bit of a fatalist. Don't do that. 5 of Cups comes out, says a great big hello to you. And then the 7 of Swords comes out. Mentally, you're realizing the deception that was around you. Come on, Pisces. You're better than that. Let them play their games and you take your swords and you go home. You're taking your bow and you're going home. In your head, you've rationalized and understood exactly what everybody did. By the way, do you follow me on Facebook? You might want to. You'd really enjoy my post this morning. That's really great. Oh gosh, and listen, Sun, Moon, Rising, Pisces, you gotta come clean here. You gotta put some comments down below. Tell me about how this resonates with you. If it's your Sun, it's going to be about the crux of the matter. Maybe it's the long-term journey. If you're Pisces rising, maybe what this is really kind of speaking to is like every time you try and step out, somebody's trying to put you back down. Nobody puts baby in a corner. If you're a Moon, your emotional value is so true. All right, let's talk about this physical body. And by the way, Pisces, the physical stuff is so tough. Don't forget we're in the 6th house because the World card comes out. One of the fixed energy cards. Yeah, this is a reconciliation. It's also a time for it. Listen, if you're starting to take care of it, then you're doing great. By the way, we have our Taurus, our Leo, our Aquarian, and our Scorpio energy right here represented in the World card. Maybe you're ending some cycles. Maybe you're done mistreating yourself. Maybe you're getting back to your self-love. Because here comes the Queen of Pentacles, super practical. Listen, when it comes to your body, it's that balance of like physical nature and the things that you put into it, right? Right? It's grabbing the granola bar instead of the bag of chips. Guilty. Boy, am I guilty. Over 2,200 counts just since the beginning of the year. But the Queen of Pentacles comes in and kind of says, like, are you sure you're going to do it that way? Are you sure? Are you sure? Like, look into my eyes and tell me you're going to get the banana in the granola bar instead of the Cheetos and the Twix. Like, all due respect to the Twix, it is an addictive substance. But look at this. It's also not showing all your feathers. It's letting you know that you can do this in private. It's your personal journey. You're going to go rock it. But the World card sits there and says, it's time. It's due. All right, let's take a look at this spiritual energy. Oh, hello, lovers. Spiritually, you're kind of a badass. You kind of got there. You're piecing it together. Big jumps for you here, Pisces. When the King of Wands comes out, and by the way, don't forget, we're kind of wrapping it around the King of Wands in our head, Pisces. We're kind of in reverse. We're kind of like, I'm not really, who am I? Spiritually, you're a badass. Spiritually, you're pulling on that fire energy when you need to overcome that tough journey, to be able to have grace under pressure. I love this reading. I love little George Harrison, everybody. And by the way, after 12 readings for this month, this is the first time the sun comes out. By the way, double Leo energy on the spiritual side of it. You will rise again. The sun comes out, the fire energy comes out. Nobody puts baby in a corner. What did I say? What did I say? Sun card comes out and just basically says, yeah, you know what? Time to rise. Every day. What did I say in, say, the Twitch video when I said the sun will come up tomorrow? What did I say when I talked about the Lisa Marie Presley? where it's like the astrology will change. But in those moments, it's that energy. You got to remember that this sun is pulling for you. When this shows up in a reading, go big or go home, everybody. Come on, dog. I can't make this up. Where do we see this one before? So the practically perfect in every way shows up in your mind. Isn't it great that the mind, the things that you think about, Pisces, on your spiritual journey, the fact that the King of Wands shows up over here and then over here to tell you direction. So in your head, now at the heart of the matter, practically perfect in every way. You're worthy. You are worthy, Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Who's the good Pisces? And will you look at this? You're coming back into balance. How about a little Libra action here? And by the way, this is really good because you're in the Virgo house right now, naturally. And you're headed towards the Libra energy. You're going to get out there again. You're going to get back into the 7th house. You're going to work with those relationships, but you got to fix yourself. You got to be in balance. Shamanistic teachings explain to us that if we are in balance, then we can make good choices. When we are not in balance, we have to fix ourselves so we can find the balance in others. I love this reading. Love this work. Listen, click like and subscribe. You made it this far. You might as well do that. Share it with a friend. Share it with the Pisces. But you don't see your sign available out there in the public. It's because it's back there. It's sitting back there for the membership for just a few dollars a month. You can see all of your stuff. I also have some other original content that goes back there, some teaching, some learning. Oh, and by the way, I do a couple of things just for the lives, just for my members. How you build a community. All right, guys, here we go. Now we're going to talk about the Chip Richards Secret Language of Animals. I really like this. So if you've seen my work before, you know I work with a couple of different tarot cards. I do an answer and call for those, and then I like to pull out an oracle card deck a month just to kind of work with it. There's a lot of them that are out there. But this is a great animal for you because here we are, the fishes, the 2 fishes, the dolphin, which is the joy, the light, the flow, the compassion. And the 4 is the foundation. I have a feeling you've done a lot of work here, Pisces. I mean, I know my own journey, but just looking at these cards, let's pretend I'm not a Pisces for a minute. This tells me that you're doing the work. You're using your intuition correctly. And even if you've made mistakes, you know that you're worthy. You know that you can do better. You also know that it's time to take off. This is a great read for you. So Pisces, thanks so much for coming along. We're going to give each other the heart tap to remind you to care and love for each other and just simply keep going. Be sure to click like and subscribe. Go see the rest of them. Become a member today. Thanks so much for the support, guys. I'll see you soon. See you in March. Pisces.